It's Friday the 18th, and honestly, I haven't gotten any reading done today because I've just been filming, and my hair looks like a mess. What else is new? That's fun. I'm trying to film as many videos as I can and have them edited before Tuesday, which is when I go back to school. I'm filming 2 videos tomorrow as well. And yeah, I'll probably read some tonight and then I'll update you guys if I do end up doing that, but right now I gotta edit some videos. So I was going to film 2 videos today, but I don't really feel like it. So instead, I am going to go to Barnes & Noble and do some reading. I'm just watching booktube as one does when they want to procrastinate on reading. I really want to finish The Last Wish this week so I can feel a little bit fulfilled with my life, but we'll see. Tomorrow is the first day of the spring semester. I'm actually really fucking excited. I actually really love school. I love it a lot. And I don't love like the workload because I'm lazy and I'm a procrastinator, but like I'm really excited, and I'm taking a class with like my favorite professor at my school, and then the class is ancient Roman art, and then I'm doing my senior thesis on it's on like Rome and stuff. If you guys want to like me to like talk about my thesis like journey, like school related, so it's kind of like not that interesting, but I mean, if you guys want, let me know. I'm not like privy to either way, but back to what is relevant to this channel. I know I still have City of Brass. It's just that like, I should read it, guys. Oh my god. I know, I shouldn't pick another audiobook. I should just finish it. I have so much left to get through, but it's just so boring. But like, I still want to read it. I'm conflicted. I'm still conflicted about this damn book. But anyways. So I'm reading The Last Wish, and I just finished the chapter where it's hinted at the birth of a person very important in Geralt's life. And if you guys know anything about the series, whether the games or the book, you know who I'm talking about. And it was the most perfect and beautiful thing ever. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. Let's also talk about, let's discuss This book was written in the 90s, so 93, and like that's not that long ago, but I definitely was expecting some problematic things. Of course, I'm using stereotypes and all that stuff, but I can't help with like my mind associated with, and it was just like I just was expecting some issues, especially in relation to like gender. But let me just tell you how wrong I was, and I am so thankful for it. Like, I am so happy I'm wrong. He writes badass female characters better than 80% of the authors today, and including female authors, by the way. He does such a good job. Like, these female characters do not mess around, and it's not even just like the female characters that are badass, but like the way like male characters perceive women is still like really good. Like, obviously they're like the assholes, and of course like the assholes are, you know, assholes, right? But like, I remember, I think it was Shrigabor who was saying it. He was saying how like he can barely like cook a meal and like mop the floor, and like women can do it without blinking or like with their eyes closed. And I really liked that line because it shows the traditional roles that women play, especially in this time period. Sapkowski turns it in a way where he like basically empowers the women. So like he's acknowledging that the women do like traditionally take care of the household, but he's not doing it in like a condescending or like he's not a degradation of the woman's like ability and her character and her skill set and all that stuff. Actually, he's doing the opposite, and he's like uplifting them because, and like showing basically the incompetence of men. This has been like a pretty big topic been going around Twitter these past 2 weeks about how a lot of YA female characters, they either love makeup and all this stuff, or they hate dresses and all that stuff, but in both scenarios the woman has a sword. And it's just been a lot of topic where it's like a woman doesn't have to have a sword to be strong. And I think this is a perfect example of that. Like the way he uplifts just the common woman, and just like it was obviously just a humorous line, and it was just this one sentence, but it was just this one interaction with this character, and how he just poked at him on his own self about his incompetence, you know, with like things that women do in the blink of an eye when they're sleeping. And I really loved that. I really loved that. You can find empowerment in literally anything. And if you don't believe me, bet. We not only get that, but we do get like the stereotypical, what we would consider a strong female character. Every single character in here, especially the female characters, has substance and has a personality and has memories and has a story. It might not be the whole story, but we get a story. And in a 300-page book, I don't want any excuses. Like, if he can do it in 300 pages, and your book is 500 plus, and you don't have character development, You don't have substance. You don't have depth. You don't have intrigue. You don't have emotions. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Do not try to twist my words and try to be like, oh, but that's an adult novel and I write for a much younger age group and they just don't understand. Like, I'm fine with not having a lot of character development. It's not a make or break for me. But try to compensate for your laziness by saying, by making an excuse that your audience isn't going to understand. Those basic tropes don't cut it anymore, you know? And again, I'm not saying that those basic tropes are bad at all. Like, they're more of like an enjoyment kind of thing and like a fun, entertaining, which again is one of the aspects of what you look for when you read. Like freaking not every book I read needs to have me talking for 30 minutes about one sentence in the book. You know what I mean? You guys don't like a lot of fluffy freaking development or like world building or like, and you just want to like the characters to meet, defeat the bad guy and kiss at the end. Girl, me too. Girl, me too. Like, sometimes that's all I want to. I think my main point is just, if you do not want to take the time to have your characters go through these like massive changes and build out backstories for every single character that walks on the stage, totally understand. And if you as a reader don't want to read that, totally understand. Totally valid. Totally get it. 100%. Not every book is going to be like that. And I don't want to read every single book like that. Like, every single book I read, I don't need it to be like that. If you don't, great. Just don't do it. Don't do it. And that's just how it is. Like, just don't do that. But if you try to justify or explain yourself on why you didn't do that, because for whatever reason, and you try to use, oh, I didn't have enough time, or oh, my audience just wouldn't understand. That's when I don't like it, because I don't like being insulted in my incompetence. Maybe this is all just me, and maybe I just got on like obviously I went on a tangent, but point is, I really like the characters in this book, and it's really amazing, and I'm just loving it so much. Halfway through of Hush Hush. I was listening to it on audiobook all day, and it's not problematic. Like, I mean, Patch is a bit of a like leaning on the doesn't know consent area, but not as bad as I thought he was, because I remember when I actually read this for the first time, I didn't like Patch. I was like, he is so creepy. I mean, which he kind of is. He does like stalk her, but you know, I don't know. I think it's just his remarks are just so good. Like, I just have to forgive him. That's pretty much it. I still got a bit time of the day. It's only like 10:30ish. So yeah, I need to get some food because I haven't eaten all day. Hi guys. So I just wanted to pop in here and do like a little unboxing because, you know, that's fun. Oh, I got some packages from Wish. I don't know what any of it is because it's from Wish and that shit takes forever to get here. The first thing, oh yay! So the first thing is some wash-be tape. Is that what it's called? Something like that. And because I want to start bullet journaling, and I'm probably going to start it in like March because that's when all of my stuff is going to come in. But I got these and they have oil paintings on them. So this one is Da Vinci and it has like, is it even gonna show? Yeah, there we go. So it has some of his paintings on there, and I don't know, you guys know from the background of my videos that I'm obsessed with Renaissance art. And then this one is from Courbet. It's French, so you know, I don't speak that. But here's some of his. These are definitely a lot darker, so it's definitely hard to point out. But oh, there's Venus right there. But yeah, I'm really excited. I love it. Ooh, okay, so these are some makeup brushes. I needed more blending brushes because I have a brush addiction. And these ones are really cute. They're like marbled. They got like the little marble handles, super soft as always. Love those. What else do we have? I think I know what this is. I think this is a shirt. And if it is, I'm really excited about it because when I saw it, I was like, ah, this is my aesthetic. So it's the Mona Lisa, but it's like photoshopped where she's like eating a lollipop. Oh my god, I love this so much. It is so cute. Okay, what is this one? These are like cute moon post-it notes. Here's Mars. Oh my god, this lighting is so terrible, guys. I am so sorry. Oh, you cannot even see it. But it's like red and like, there you go, kind of. But anyways, yeah, they're like, you guys get it. This is Earth. Ooh, cool. That's where we are. And then this one is a rainbow moon. Oh my god. Where's my stabber? Oh, and these are just little stickers. And I thought they were really pretty because they're like nature-ish. Oh, like, let me show you the back. So they're like kind of sketches. That was my little haul. I have like an hour left of Hush Hush, so I will check in with you guys once I'm done with that. I just finished Hush Hush and I did like it, and I thought I was gonna have like a lot more problems with it than I did. It was written just fine. Nora she had a personality. I like how she didn't just accept Patch's weird behavior and all that stuff, and she actually acknowledged how dangerous he was and stuff. One thing I kind of wish that Patrick talked more about the death of her father, because I feel like especially during her whole being stalked and everything, I think it would have added a lot to Nora's character if she maybe brought in some PTSD and stuff like that. Imagine if my father was brutally murdered, I would probably be a little fucked up. And it talks about how she went into therapy, but it just, I didn't get the sense that she was damaged by that horrific life moment, and that's extremely unrealistic, and I don't think anybody would not be damaged by that. Also, the whole thing about her mom, like, I get they wanted to keep the house, but the fact that right after her husband's murdered, she's like, all right, I'm gonna take a job out of town and I'm gonna leave you alone for like weeks on end. Like, it was weird, but really liked their relationship. I loved their interactions a lot, and like the sexual tension is so real. Like their little spicy scenes. Ooh. My biggest gripe with the book is just the conflict was just so bland and boring and superficial. And when you have a book based on biblical lore and your conflict sucks, that's kind of disappointing, to say the least. But, I mean, I still enjoyed it, and I actually don't remember anything about this series, to be honest. So, I don't even know what happens in the other books. I barely remembered what happened in this book. I don't know if I'm going to continue the series. I might. Maybe not anytime soon, but, like, I might pick it up. The audiobook was really quick to get through, and so, but I'm really excited about the live show. So, and this reading vlog will come out on Friday. So, if y'all haven't read Hush Hush, make sure to read it so then you can watch the live show that Zafina is hosting, because it's gonna be real fun and I'm really excited about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go now. So, bye. Hello. I am in my car and I'm eating because I just got out of school, but I was starving, so I needed food. And I'd update you guys on what am I doing. Shout out to Taco Bell for bringing back their nacho fries. These fucking things are delicious. I've been listening to City of Brass, and I think I finally got over the slow hurdle of it, because it was real slow at the beginning. It was just, I understand why, like, she had to like build the relationship, and she had to like build tension, all that stuff. It's just that, like, it was just too long. It was just too long, in my opinion, and it was too boring. But finally, they've entered the damn city, so things should be interesting now. Also, made a revelation. So, I have never liked all these chapters. They have always been boring to me. And I don't care. And it's also pretty confusing. Like, it took me a while to even figure out not only, like, what it was talking about, like, what it was describing, but also, like, what time period. Because at first I thought it was, like, a flashback. But, so, it's not. That was confusing. But, not only are his chapters, like, really boring, but I hate him so much. It's probably a lot of my biases, because I don't have a particularly high praise for, like, really religious people, especially religions like in City of Brass, where it entails, like, subjugation of individuals and discrimination of other individuals. So, I don't like that at all. I get that it's like a religious thing or whatever, but religion does not excuse somebody from being an asshole. It just doesn't. I also think it paints a bad picture of religious people, because I know, obviously, because I have common sense, that most religious people, even if their scripture tells them one thing, obviously you have to conceptualize things and realize that that was written in a time where we didn't have the freedoms that we have now, you know? I don't like him at all. At all. And the whole fact that he's the damn, I don't know how you would say it, like, first, like, counsel to the king, like, the king's hand in, like, Game of Thrones. And he's, like, not lived at the palace, like, his whole life. And he's, like, 18 years old. I don't care if his brother's a hoe. I don't care if his brother is hoeing around. Like, are you serious? Is the king stupid? I mean, he is kind of stupid. He's also, like, problematic. But he's supposed to be problematic. That's the difference. The king is obviously supposed to be, like, a unlikable character who's, like, evil. Not evil. Well, I don't know. Maybe he will be evil. But he obviously is, like, a bad guy. Quote. But, like, his son, like, Ali, he's, like, a main character. So, obviously, we're supposed to, like, sympathize with him and shit. And I just don't like him at all. And I don't care. And I really hate every single time Nari's chapters end and his begin. Yeah, that's it. So, I am going to go to Goodwill real quick because it's Thursday. So I actually did find something, which is very surprising because the book selection at this Goodwill sucks so bad. Like, there's barely anything. But not only did I find a book, but I found one I'm really excited about, and that is Assassin's Creed Renaissance by Oliver Bowden. And I have been wanting to read this, like, all the Assassin's Creeds, really, for a really long time, because actually, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which is, like, this continuation of, like, this, my man Ezio right here, is my favorite game, like, of all time. And so, I'm really excited. Ezio is one of my favorite fictional characters ever. He is incredible, and I love him. I don't have high hopes for this book, though, because, I don't know, I feel like books that are written, like, after movies or video games or anything like that are just not that great. But hey, I love Ezio, so I'm sure I'll still enjoy reading this. Hi guys, it's like almost 2 a.m. on Thursday, and I am so exhausted. I wanted to finish The Last Wish this week, but it didn't end up happening, which, I mean, it happens. But I finished rereading Hush Hush, which I still don't really know what I'm rating it. Maybe like a 3.5. But yeah, I'm just gonna end this vlog here. Sorry it wasn't that successful, but there's always next week, and I am going to fall asleep now, so